All right.
Friday.
Welcome to another Woods Report.
Everybody usually happy on Fridays.
Thank God it's
When you used
Friday.
to be in the office, people would be it's like they get a little energy because it's Friday.
Yeah. This show is like a job. It's becoming a job. I don't know. We might have to re-examine whether we come on the same time every single day.
Well, Larry Reed don't.
Some people might have to just catch us on
Larry Reed will send a link, alert.
Yeah.
I'm going on live right now because I got some stuff to share.
And this isn't our job. Some people, YouTube is their job.
Yeah.
So they, that's what they do. They, the same time, I'm like,
9 to 5.
Nah, that's not my job.
9 to 5.
So we might think about that, guys. Just keep that in mind because,
but I think he's at the level too, like you're saying, where he don't have to come in every single day.
I don't care about a level.
He's been doing it since 2020.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
No, I'm saying, he's like, look, I got something to share. Hey, at midnight he may come on. Yeah,
different time. And some people say they actually like that better.
Do they?
Some people say they like the spontaneous, and sometimes you come on in the car. Sometimes you don't know. They like it more spontaneous.
Oh, okay.
So there are some people who say they rather have us be more spontaneous.
Okay.
So
and I know when he has something to say, that means there's something out there.
Exactly. They know.
So I'll tune in. What Larry got now.
Wow. Or if it's a big story.
And like they got more updates on it.
They'll say, oh, okay, let's see what Kim and Lenore are going to say because I know they're going to say something about this. This happened today. Mm-hmm. So something like that. So we'll see. We'll see. And then even if we do, it may not be a whole hour.
That's true.
I may, what I'm saying?
Don't be on a whole hour.
We may come on for, and say, hey, we just coming on real quick to just tell y'all what's going on. And then we out of here. Mm-hmm. So let's re-examine that. We starting off the new year.
Now, before we start, I did talk to my sister about the NAACP Image Award is coming in March. And unless I've been under a rock, I don't remember me ever having the opportunity to vote.
They probably sent it to you. You just didn't apply for it.
But they're actually saying it on TV. I never remember anybody saying vote for such and such. I'm nominated. Vote for me for the NAACP Image Award. So if forgive me if they've done it in the past.
You just didn't know.
I watched Sherry Shepherd today, and she mentioned she's nominated 2 times, one for talk show and one for host by herself.
Okay.
So I was telling my sister, if you go in there and have an opportunity to vote on the website where they're saying to go, it's a lot of categories. If it's not acting, music, podcasts, cartoons, every category you can think of. And I'm thinking that's really nice because it's giving a lot of opportunity for these entertainers out there to be recognized.
Right.
So I like that.
Okay. So let's see if Wendy is in the room. Let's see.
Come on in the room.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, it's a gospel song. It's an older lady.
Come on in the room.
Come on in the room.
Who is that?
I don't know.
I
thought it was through Shirley Caesar. Huh? It's a choir, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
It's an older lady singing it.
Okay, she's not in yet. So let's talk about the first news that everybody's talking about.
Mm-hmm. This is breaking news today.
Breaking news. Jury finds comb over must pay $83.3 million to E. Jean Carroll. Did we think any surprise? He actually stood up. I told you. When the judge kept telling him to be quiet or whatever, he stood up and said, I don't know this woman. I've never met her. Whereas before, we got a picture of you with the woman. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just say for the sake of argument, you take pictures with a lot of people you don't remember. Mm-hmm. But you actually went on a whole rant before, talked about her husband. He's a nice man. He didn't understand why he married her. She's a nasty woman. And he feels sorry for him. How do you feel sorry for her husband and you never met her before?
They showed, on Jimmy Kimmel, showed a past photo of him, what do you call those people? News reporter, questioning him. And it had a photo of his one wife who was passed away.
Yeah, that's the one where he thought she looked like his wife.
No, it was another blonde in the middle.
Right.
That was her.
Exactly.
He thought it was his
wife. That's what I'm saying. That's the picture.
Not the one on the right.
Right.
Okay.
He thought it was his ex-wife.
And they said who she was.
So he couldn't call her ugly anymore.
Exactly.
So back
she
in the
looked
day,
like the type of woman he would marry. This man. Oh, God. And they caught him. So he had to kind of back his way out of it.
His people, they support him by any means necessary. He could say anything and they'll say, the man literally said, I never met the woman before. I don't know who she is. But a year ago, whatever, when this trial first came out, he said he knew her husband. Her husband was a nice man. And he don't know how he could be married to her. What, Ma? Her husband was a black man. Yeah, he's a black man. Oh, okay. And he didn't understand how he could be married to this woman. So he goes back and forth, whatever way he wants to go.
Okay.
Justice says, happy Friday, ladies.
Happy Friday.
So I'm going to look one more time and let's see if we'll look. And then next time I'm just going to let her let us know, or the system let us know. Nope. Okay. So will Carol ever see the money?
Show me the money. No. Between Trump and what's his name? Dracula, man.
Rudy Giuliani.
They're not going to see any money from these people.
A jury said that Donald Trump should pay $83.3 million in damages Friday, an eye-popping sum that marks the sharpest legal setback for a former president, now entangled in a multiple criminal and civil cases while he campaigns for the White House. It's so embarrassing.
It is.
If I was anybody, I would not travel out of the country in 2024.
Oh, for the whole year?
I would just be embarrassed. Other countries are probably like, are you guys serious?
Like, what's going on in your country?
They was already laughing at us before. Now can you imagine? The verdict was the second time over the past year that a jury has awarded E. Jean Carroll millions of dollars in damages from Trump for his defamatory statements, disparaging her and denying her, allegations. Mm-hmm. Another jury ruled against Trump. So this isn't even the same jury. Another 9-person jury awarded Carroll $18.3 million in the compensatory damages. It was punitive damages, however, that landed Carroll the $65 million during the trial.
Will she see a dime of this money?
There's still a long road ahead for her. Would she see the money the jury awarded? Last year, the jury in the first defamation trial awarded her $5 million.
Okay. This man, he probably got money, but it's hidden. It's not where people can get to it.
That verdict is still being appealed. He's just going to keep appealing it.
Yeah. He wants to prolong this whole entire case that's coming at him in whatever way. And they mentioned that on the View today too. His ultimate goal is to postpone as much as possible,
so he can become
whether
president.
It be laws being passed, cases against him, even with the Fani situation in Atlanta. Now that's prolonged because they got to now investigate into her and get a new prosecuting team out. He wants to prolong this until he is in office.
And here's the one thing. You can't blame him.
Dun, dun, dun.
You can't blame him because he has to be president.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki Haley doesn't have to be president.
No.
Biden doesn't have to be president.
No. He has a lot to lose.
He has a lot to lose.
Yes.
So it's going to get worse the closer it gets to November.
Oh, hello. That's if he don't maintain his mental level of competency. If he continues to break down more and more and more where he can't even talk.
It says Carroll's attorney was just minutes into her closing argument Friday when Trump got up and walked out of the courtroom. Anybody else would have been thrown in jail for doing that.
He's throwing a tantrum.
Trump remained outside of the court until after the break, and it was his attorney, that stupid girl, Alana Haba, whatever her name is, who turned to make her case in the jury. The walkout was the one last act of defiance for a former president during the defamation trial after he was admonished at several points, both for speaking audibly and defense table for going beyond tightly controlled 3-minute testimony he was permitted to give on Thursday. It says she did prove that he did defame her. Well, we all know that.
He does that all the time.
It didn't take the jury long to return a verdict against Trump. Mm-hmm. The deliberation lasted less than 3 hours. Those people probably went to the back and said, 83 million. Is that too fast? 10 minutes? Yeah, y'all.
Let's hold off a little bit. Y'all
Can we have lunch?
Chill. Have lunch, have some coffee.
So what are you guys going to do this weekend?
I don't know. I'm going to watch the playoffs because it's coming on.
Man.
Boy, I'm for Kansas, boy.
I don't know. The camera keep going to Taylor all the time.
I don't know, but I want him to win.
I did like Kansas, but the camera kept going to Taylor so much.
And then the person that's over the foreman, it's about 2. We got 1 more hour. So let's talk. What else you want to talk about?
Who do you guys think gonna win Oscars?
You know what? I've watched that movie. What is it?
Oppenheimer.
I really think that's gonna win for Best Picture. What you think, Susan?
You know what? I feel like The Color Purple should have been nominated.
You know what?
And they hear them arguing in the jury. It's about The Color Purple. It's not even about him.
Right. Somebody knocks on the door.
You guys in there debating. Is it everything okay?
Well, we're about finished almost.
We're almost good.
Yeah, we're almost good.
Now, I tell you one thing. I was glad that Danielle got nominated because somebody in that picture should have been nominated.
I hate I didn't get a chance to see it because this court thing going on. I didn't get a chance to see The Color Purple. So how was it, Maggie?
We're going to end this today so then we can all go see it if we want to go see it.
There you go.
Sick of this man.
It's been about 2-3 hours now. You think we'll be okay to go? They'll trust that we...
Yeah, so we all 83 million.
83, you guys all...
No, I think it should be 83.3. All right, 83.3.
I get all hands up. I don't need to write nothing down.
No,
okay, everybody, let's go.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
They are so tired of this man. They deliberated quickly.
Carol's attorney, Sean Crowley, argued Trump's statements about Carol to this day are dripping with malice, with hate. Trump's attorney argued that Carol would have received hateful messages when she wrote her story, no matter what Trump had said. I told you that lady's a moron. This his attorney is saying she would have got hate mail anyway, even if she just would have filed the case against him.
Okay.
No, not if somebody is saying, I've never met this woman. She's a nasty woman. Why is she coming after me? Blank, blank, blank. You add on to the story when you do that. Mm-hmm. And the jury agreed.
Thank you.
Like I said, it took them 10 minutes to agree. And the rest of the time was talking about the Oscars and the NFL. And who Usher's going to bring out during the halftime show.
And they probably was arguing over the amount. You think it should be 83? Maybe. I think it should be more. You think so? About 100,000? No, that's
no, because you know why? He'll be back in here again. As soon as he leaves, another jury is going to have to come. We want to give them some space. Ultimately, it end up being another 20, 30, 40, 50 million dollars. Right. So we want to give them some space to be able to do more. So let's just do $83 million and let the next jury give more money if they can.
Thank you. Go ahead.
All right. Judge Kaplan had little patience for Haba or Trump during the Friday's closing arguments, admonishing the former president's lawyer repeatedly, and at one point warning she could spend time herself in lockup. Everybody around him goes to jail.
Everybody.
But him.
I just don't understand that.
You know how funny that would have been if his attorneys was locked up and then somebody had to walk him out of court. All of his attorneys is behind bars.
Right. Oh my God. Is this something like, this gotta be like a Twilight Zone or something.
The judge's annoyance with Trump's attorneys is a pattern that has played out across his 2 fall civil trials where his lawyers have tried to push the envelope, and is one that is likely continue should any of Trump's criminal cases head to trial this year. So that's the key with that.
Okay.
$83.3 million.
She's not going to really see a dime of that right now. He's in this campaign trail.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen to after he loses.
Nothing's going to happen. So you want to check again?
Yeah, so hold on. Let's see what everybody said. Justice says, "Happy Friday, ladies. Happy Friday, Justice. She will collect from Trump unless he files bankruptcy. He owns property that can be liquidated. I hope she gets every red penny."
I know, me too.
Emerald saying, "Hi, ladies," saying hi to everybody. Emerald saying, "Where's Wendy?" And Justice is saying, "Hey, Emerald." So we're gonna check on. Let's see if
this is third time checking in. We haven't seen a Wendy come through.
Let's see if she's in here. Nope, not
Usually
yet.
She texts you, don't she?
Yeah, so not yet, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope she's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So staying on Trump, him and Mitt Romney got into it. Did you know that, Mom?
They got into it.
Back and forth on the thing, huh? Yeah,
but I didn't know they got into it.
Well, Trump answered back.
Oh,
so, yeah.
My goodness.
Yes,
go ahead.
So that's what I call getting into it, right?
Oh, because he replied to his comment.
Yeah.
Then what did Comover say? Because we need to hear what this man said so people can know what's going on.
So Romney appalling Trump wants to kill the border bill so he can blame Biden.
Thank you.
He just saw it on TV, that's all.
So this is what you said. You got a tape of what he said.
Yeah, and Romney introduced it.
To Donald Trump. And I really appreciate what Mitt Romney said yesterday, and I want to play that clip because at least there's one person with a brain left in the Republican Party.
Former President Trump has indicated to senators that he does not want us to solve the problem at the border. He wants to lay the blame for the border at Biden. And the idea that someone running for president would say, "Please hurt the country so I can blame my opponent and help my politics," is a shocking development.
That's what they were saying, because the ladies in The View, as well as some of us, agree that man don't give a hootenanny about this country.
Exactly.
He's on a rampage. He's trying to win and pull down whoever he can that's against him. So he'll bully like he did Vivek. He'll say DeSantimonious and call him names, and now DeSantis is on his side. Tim Scott, come on my side because I'll drag you down.
Right.
He don't care about the country. Let the border issue remain. Let it remain until I get in, and then I'll do my thing. So what did he have to say against Romney?
Well, you heard what Romney said. He said he took aim at President Trump for pushing Republican lawmakers to oppose a border deal so that he could use the issue to campaign against President Biden. Now, this is where I disagree with Romney. Guess how?
How?
Nobody can push anybody to do anything. His anger should go to those Republican lawmakers who are doing it. Just because Trump asked you to do something, it don't mean you have to do it. So to me, he should have lashed out against what's her name, Marjorie Greene, and the other ones.
The House, what you call it? The House guy. He's his puppet.
Him. Yeah. He should do all the ones who are holding out. You already know Trump is a moron, so don't go after him. Go after the Name them. Name the ones who are opposing us going forward with doing something to fix the border.
Put him on spotlight.
Why can't Democrats name people? Republicans name people.
I know.
Why can't they get on there and name them? Say this person, this. Don't just say Republicans. Who's voting against us coming together and fixing the border? That's what I would say. Okay. And then that forces them. I want to hear them say, well, the reason why we're not doing it is not because Trump told us. It's because it's a stupid bill. And this is why that we don't like the bill. It has this, it has this, it has this in it. They didn't tell you that it had blank, blank, blank in it, did it? I want to hear real conversations.
But the one Republican on Fox did say that. He didn't give the details, though.
You got to give details.
But nobody cares. Don't nobody care if they get up and say there's things that's unethical in the bill or there's things that don't make sense. Whether they name it or not, America still believe, I should say, that the Republican few are puppets. And if Trump says go, they gonna go.
Yeah.
So I think to your point, yes, both sides need to be spotlighted.
They need to say something.
He's a moron. Like he's trying to blackball anybody that gives money to Nikki Haley.
Exactly.
He's trying to now pull their puppet strings to say nobody does anything with that bill until I'm in office. And then Romney, like you said, thank you, sister, start naming them.
Name them.
Gates, Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Name the senators
name
them.
John Doe. So people go, oh,
yes.
Those are the 7 that's trying to
whatever number
it is. So I don't know.
So that's why I disagree. I think
don't disagree. Say he's okay saying this, but now start naming the people as well that Trump is pulling the puppet string.
I want people to stop naming Trump. Name
everybody else, Mama said.
Thank you. People are already used to you saying Trump. So we don't want to hear Trump anymore.
But Mama said name those people with him.
Exactly.
Trump's puppets.
Yes.
Hey, everyone. These are his puppets.
Exactly.
And the Speaker of the House.
Yes.
We watching you.
Yes.
Point at the camera.
Yeah.
At the newsman that come at you. Speaker of the House. If you move any certain way towards the puppet strings that Trump is pulling, we watching you.
But I want them to start naming names.
And Speaker of the House, God is watching you as well.
Yeah.
Because you profess to be a Christian.
But I want them to start naming names.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear no more Trump. I don't want to hear anybody else say.
That's not going to happen.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to go. It's not effective.
Not just him.
And it's not effective. Mm-hmm. His people are locked in. His mega people
That's why
they
wanted to do things in private. They didn't want everybody voting and be known who's voting against. And then even when they did the Speaker of the House vote, they did that private.
Yeah.
Well, no, they didn't. They went in private. And
they tried to. They argued in private.
Yeah, they argued in private.
So Romney says, I think the border is a very important issue for Donald Trump. And the fact that he would communicate to Republican senators and congressmen that he doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden for it is really appalling. That's where he should have said, I think that for him to communicate to blah, 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 name them. Mm-hmm. But the reality is that we have a crisis at the border. The American people are suffering as a result of what's happening at the border. And someone running for president ought to try to get the problem solved. And that's why I told you I blame Biden. Because if the Republicans aren't going to name names, they're not. Why can't Biden? Why can't he come out and say, this senator, this congressman, the speaker, this person, they following after Trump, who's not even president. We sat down and came up with a bill bipartisan that Republicans agreed with and Democrats agreed with. We sat there for weeks going over this thing. And we walked out of the room with a bill to present to the Congress and to the Senate. And we have a few selective members who are under Trump's control who don't want to pass it. Mm-hmm. And they are, and then have the black lady, his
like at church.
What's her name?
Oh, the Jasmine?
The John
Crockett?
No. His PR person, that black lady.
Oh, he has a PR person?
The black lady who's Biden's PR person.
Oh,
have her come up.
I'm like, who are you talking about?
Have her come.
Thinking of Romney.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Biden. Have her come
his
up.
Press secretary. Okay.
And do an old-fashioned, like you said, black church.
Uh-huh.
And they are Marjorie Taylor Greene.
They'll hold up a little scroll.
And she'll say, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Big Head Matt Gates. She'll say, Big Head Matt Gates.
He's in trouble.
Whatever names they say.
Oh, he in trouble?
Oh, yeah, they got the girl. They've been investigating him now.
But have they brought up any other information about it?
They getting ready, I think, to bring the 17-year-old girl who has charges that said something against him.
That's why
he's been
quiet.
That's why he's been quiet. He's not saying nothing.
Ah.
All right, let's see if...
I hope they find something on Marjorie Taylor Greene to shut her up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe some in her closet they can pull out.
All right, let's see.
Is she back on? Is she on?
Yeah, you might have to go out and come in, Wendy. We don't see you. You having a hard time coming in.
And she got the link.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
She didn't have no problems last week.
Have we done anything different though?
No. So let me take this out. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna try to
Yeah, I get you, Emerald. She said, I just wish they had better candidates for both parties. I know. It's to the point where you like the lesser of the two evils. I was saying to Kim, I know maybe this is the extreme. This is the extreme, but it's almost like the dictators back in the past. You got Mussolini against Hitler. You're like,
Exactly.
oh man, between Mussolini and Hitler.
Which one?
I'm going to have to do Mussolini.
Nope.
He's just a a knucklehead too. So I don't even know.
Okay, we don't see you, Wendy.
Not that they're that evil, but just bad politics on both sides. But I do agree with Liz Cheney. If you are a person, even if you're not good, if you are a person that listens, you can debate with them. You can have a good conversation with them. Like McCain.
Yeah.
I really think if McCain didn't pick his vice president,
if McCain would not have picked Sarah Palin,
he would be president.
Yeah, he would have
won. That time when he was alive.
He would have won.
Because he was a person that listened on both sides. He gave his opinion. He was friends with a lot of Democrats.
Yep.
So that's how we want our both parties and even the independent party to be. Just get along with each other and be able to discuss and debate. And like Liz Cheney, it's funny because when they had her on The View, her book, she was promoting her book, Sonny as well as Whoopi, they read her book and they were like, I didn't realize how much in common we had. They didn't realize how much in common they had with Liz Cheney, even in her Republican views. So you never know. But you just want somebody that's kind of open-minded.
Right.
But you can't get on?
Nope, I don't see you, Wendy.
You sent the link again? Yeah, we trying to get Wendy on. There she is. She said,
I know, but she's not in
she
the
says,
name.
I'm in.
Try it one more time.
And we didn't do anything different.
We haven't done anything different.
We did our thing on the food critics.
No. We didn't do anything different.
Yeah, we didn't change none of that.
I'm sorry, Wendy. We don't see you. So I could generate
a new link.
I'm going to generate a new link and then I'm going to email it to you.
Copy.
I'm going to email it to you. What's this?
I don't know. They can see this, can't they?
No, that's why I took it off. Keep talking while I'm doing that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was one of the, like, I'm looking at what Emerald said with anybody, because I'm sure there's even a lot of Democrats who are ready to jump ship because they're not happy with the Biden administration to even vote for Nikki Haley. And I was asking my sister, I said, I think the rules are really tight when it comes to the primaries. They're not, because our rules haven't changed for independent voters, you can't really vote in the primaries because they mark you as whatever party you are. So it's unfortunate that only a few states are allowing you as an independent thinker, voter, because you may be, like Kim and I, where we're not one side or the other. So primaries are hard for us to get in. And a lot of people just want to switch parties just to vote to keep Comover out. Even though you may not agree with all the policies, you thinking, I don't care. We can discuss that down the road. I don't want this man in. If he's thinking like this, blackballing people because they're giving money to another person, don't say yes to anything until I'm in office. So let the border just go all willy-nilly? Really? You really don't care about the Americans. And I'm thinking people down by the border should be embarrassed if they're for him.
Yeah.
They don't care. He don't care about y'all in that border.
Yeah.
You got Abbott fighting for you in the state of Texas. But any mega person that is supporting Trump that lives near that border, right then in your face.
You should demand. You should demand. What is it in the bill that he does not want it to pass that will help secure the border right now?
It don't matter though to Trump because
no, I'm saying his people.
Oh, because Trump wants Biden to fail. He want to come in with his Superman jacket on with the S, which we may say means
now,
something else than Superman.
It says McConnell on Wednesday floated a possibility of splitting the national security package, noting border security reforms now increasingly look unlikely to pass. And I said that. I said they got this bill with a whole lot of other stuff, and they can say we don't want to pass that because we don't agree with all this other stuff. Yeah. So why don't the Democrats want to split it out then?
I don't know.
See, both sides don't care about the what's going on. They both using it as a political tool to get the stuff that they want. I'm sorry. If the Democrats really cared about the border patrol or border what was going on, they would agree and say, you know what? Take that part by itself and vote on that. We'll talk about this other stuff later, but do that now.
At least if they may not feel 100% that it will clear the problem, it may be a Band-Aid solution in their minds, or it may cost money. Agree with it right now to at least get the needle moving. So people can go, the American people can go, okay, at least they're trying.
Right. Emerald says, I can't wait to see him get his comeuppings. I just wish that we had better candidates for both parties.
Yeah.
And then she said, Justice says, I agree with you, Emerald. I hope that Michelle Obama runs in 2028. They were talking about that.
I know they were. They've been bringing that up a lot.
All right, let's try again.
Come on, Wendy, let's get in.
I sent the new link. See? I sent the new link.
This is the window she comes in. I don't know what else to tell her. Nothing's locked. Nothing's. And that's the window she comes in. You did a new link. You emailed it to her.
Yep.
And I guess we can wait and say when she says I'm in. We can wait for that.
She said it last time.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy. We probably should have done a run through with you before. Maybe we have to do that next time.
No, I have to do that with her.
Yeah.
But we did a run through before.
No, I mean.
Then when it goes live.
Day up. You have to.
See?
You have to. We do that with the Zoom. We have our guests come on earlier, like 30 minutes early, and then try them out and see if they can come in. And then we'll either they can stay on and be in the room or they'll come back on.
Oh.
Yeah. We may put them in the room away from us and they'll just wait until the show starts.
Now, let's see. Let's see if I come in.
Oh,
because I sent it to her, right?
The new link.
I sent her the new link.
So if you can come in, then that means there's something with her system, you think? If you're able to come into the window? How you can do that while we're still live?
It don't matter. I'm coming on my phone.
Okay. Because that means there's something wrong with the system in general. Yeah. But you know what? The thing with Michelle Obama, it's like those. Okay,
hold on.
Both of y'all not in. Hold on, Wendy. Something not right.
So it's there.
The thing about Michelle Obama, because Mama, you've heard that too. People thought Michelle Obama should run, but I'm thinking it's like the Fani thing, where she went to other prosecutors to even be a part of this whole thing, the trial, like they mentioned on The View, and these prosecutors were like, nope, I want nothing to do with Trump. I want nothing to do with Trump. I'm wondering, how would Trump behave if Michelle Obama was running?
He'd be going after her like he did.
No, he couldn't though. He had to tread lightly when he talk about a black woman, especially Michelle, because the black public will eat him up. And I don't even know. It's almost one of those things where you got to like tread softly when it's a black woman of her height, her standard, her level, that black America, as well as white America, would go, dude, you're going down now. No, you didn't mess with Miss. It's like Miss Jenkins.
Right.
Don't nobody talk about Miss Jenkins. You didn't mess with Miss Jenkins. We taking you down now. So you will see bullets coming at his head probably when he going to the car and death threats. It'd be Black Panthers that's still living will come after him. Farrakhan will come after him. Man, let's think about that. Michelle Obama running as president.
So I don't know, Wendy. I don't know why it's not showing up.
Because you on there with her.
I'm on
and
there.
You're not even in here.
And I'm not even in here.
And this is nothing was shared.
Nope. Yeah, I hear you. No, that's why we trying to work it out.
I can see you.
No, on here.
Oh, not on here. No.
We might have to listen to your voice if we can't get your picture. Okay, so let's just stay on and figure out what's going on. I can't stand when stuff don't work right. Yeah.
What about, well, no, because that's the volume.
What about what?
Nothing's been changed there volume-wise, right?
No.
Nothing's been changed there with
La, 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 la.
collab cam.
See, it's not on. La, 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 la. It's not on.
It's supposed to be on, isn't it?
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on, guys.
That's
I
what
know.
that's supposed to be on microphone.
Yeah, that's the source.
Oh, maybe. Hold on. Well, it'd be a microphone though thing, right?
Mm-mm.
It won't be any of those.
No.
You sure?
Because
I've turned the microphone off on that.
But that don't have nothing to do with the picture.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we'll let you know when we get to that, Wendy. Watch the show. Because I'm on here.
And you're not getting in as well.
You can't even see the phone.
No, not with that background. You would have to show the mask. It won't be the green screen.
Okay, so I have to be in here.
That mic is off. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Oh, Emerald said, Trump tread lightly? Never. I don't know if he's threatened by a majority of, can you imagine all of the Muslims, Black Muslims,
You talking about Michelle Obama?
If he bothers Michelle, if he messes with Michelle, can you imagine majority of the people of color in this country coming at him? He won't have a leg to stand on. They will get him. Media will get him. They'll shut him down. I don't know. You never know with him. If he's threatened by more people than his mega people can protect. Because right now he has the mega folks following him and being there for him. But if he starts seeing his mega folks falling,
right,
I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
It would have to take God Almighty to bring him down.
Okay, y'all. So I don't know why that thing is not going, but whatever. Okay. You mentioned this story, a social media one. They talked about this on The View.
Mm-hmm. That was yesterday's news.
What did they say?
Florida banning the minors under 16 on social media.
So what did they say on The View?
I can't remember on The View what they said. I know that's he passed that in Florida. Keeping minors off the social media platforms. You probably have to read it.
Florida's GOP-controlled House passes strict social media restrictions for minors. This hits from social media are so addictive. It's like digital fentanyl, said Representative Fiona McFarland. What are they going to try to do? Tell all 16-year-olds they can't go on social media?
I don't know.
That don't make sense.
How you going to block 16-year-olds from being on social media platform?
Florida's Republican-led House overwhelmingly passed a legislation Wednesday that would create some of the strictest social media prohibitions in this country by cutting off anyone under 16 years old from any platform.
How you going to do that?
Still pending approval in the Senate, The proposal is a top priority of Republican Speaker Paul Reiner on his conservative agenda to safeguard children in the state, alongside a bill curbing access to adult website, which lawmakers also passed Wednesday.
One of the things that The View was saying, and Whoopi gets mad when the government.
That's what I was saying. What did they say
they say the same thing. The government. You would think that this would be totally against what Republicans want to do was less government, less government. They're in the woman's uterus. Now they're trying to get into homes where they are parenting a child as far as the time spent on a social media platform. Now, given there are parents who probably don't do their job as a parent and be, really on top of what their kids involved with. And then there's a lot of predators out there on social media, but leave that to the parents, the guardians to do that. Why is the government telling a parent that their child under 16 can't be on a social media platform?
But how are they going to,
I don't know how you're going to police that.
How you going to police that if people are on there with their kids?
Right. I don't know, because Sunny has a tracker on hers because
here we go. Okay, it worked.
What worked?
It worked. I thought it worked. Hold on. Keep going. What you were saying.
Sunny had you trashing it?
Yeah, just keep going.
Sunny has a tracker on her phone, on her kids' phones, to track how much they're on TikTok, to track how much they're on social media. So a parent can track if they have it in place, because she pays for it. That's her reason for it. I pay for it. I'm tracking you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
And I get it. Some parents can go, that's too much. That's just too much. But she has a right because she's paying for it.
But I'm saying,
how can you police 16 and under being on their phone on TikTok, being on their phone on YouTube, and it's unfortunate because we're guessing, we're not sure. There was a situation that happened yesterday when one of the high school girls.
Oh, the one that got hit by a
train. She got off one train.
But she could have been listening to music.
Didn't hear another train coming because she got off and the other train that was coming hit her. And unfortunately, it took her life. They're mourning and grieving because she was on the lacrosse team. This was in Barrington, which is a suburb of Chicago. Really nice suburb, too. Of course, the high school girls on the lacrosse team and people who knew her, that hurt. And I'm sitting here speculating, unfortunately, they're going to really be paying attention to that little area, maybe put more guards down.
Right. But how do they know she was on social media and not just on her phone?
How do we know in general that she was not on social media with her earplugs?
That's what I'm saying.
And she didn't hear nothing coming.
Or how do we know she just wasn't listening to music?
Whatever she was listening to, she may have had earplugs in and didn't hear the train. We don't know. They're doing more investigation. In fact, they should be able to know if her body was, if they unfortunately took her body away, did she have earplugs in her ears?
But what was she listening to? They don't know.
No, it doesn't matter what she's listening to. The fact that she had earplugs in her ears, she didn't hear the.
But they going after social media, not music.
No.
What if she was listening to music?
No, I'm just saying, with that being understood, you even said social media sometime, if we're not paying attention,
or music,
you can walk and fall in a pothole or something,
or music,
right? Anything you're listening to,
that's what I was
on
saying.
The platforms. Yeah. But I'm just saying that would be sad if that's how she passed away. But I'm just trying to figure out, even if they pass this law in Florida, how are you going to police 16-year-olds and under their usage of social media?
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know if that's going to go by. It's not going to swing. You did something.
So I don't know. I'm just keeping going. Keep talking.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
we're trying to.
Okay, so I don't know. So
problems here.
I don't know if that like that girl who got hit on the train. when she got off the train.
Mhm.
I don't know if she was listening to music or if she was on social media.
She
so I
might
don't
not have
know.
But don't say it like that. We don't even know if she was listening to anything.
We don't even know.
We don't know. They're still
we just
investigating.
assuming that she was
I'm
listening to
assuming
something.
for you not to hear a train coming and you getting off another train.
Right.
Maybe something took your attention away.
It says, in an attempt to clarify what apps are actually targeted, lawmakers on Tuesday added new language outlawing platforms with addictive, harmful, or deceptive design features that are meant to grab users and keep them engaged. So again, what is that? These definitions prove too weak for Democrats. I agree with them. What are you saying? Just name them. Why is everybody having such a hard time naming names?
What do you mean?
If you got a problem with kids being on TikTok, say TikTok. If you got a problem with them being on Facebook, say Facebook. Mm-hmm. Say which platforms are you talking about? Name them.
Okay.
They not naming them. So it says the fate of specific platforms like, is this Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube? Officials with Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, claim the amendment only muddied the legal waters of the bill and believe company would fall outside its scope. It's not, that bill is ridiculous. It doesn't do anything. That's kind of what probably Zuckerberg is saying. What are you saying?
Are you thinking that they're trying to do more of a mandate on the people who own that social media platform, that they now have to be really specific on who signs up and the age person? If that person cannot prove their age or that they're over 16 or 17 or whatever, they can't get an account.
Well, according to Zuckerberg, they already do that. Well, it's just a thing you check. Are you over 18? No. I mean, how else you gonna mandate it?
A lot that people can lie and say they are.
Yeah.
But a lot of teenagers under that age are on social media. So I don't know what they're going to do.
It says opponents have slammed the legislation for not giving parents more of a say in the decision. They contend, and then that's the other thing. What about a kid that's on their parents' account dancing?
Right.
So now it's going to be some parents that's going to be like, this bill is stupid.
Right.
You could just go on my Facebook account and talk to your friends.
Yeah.
What are they going to do then?
I don't know, because if they're thinking kids don't want to be a part of their parents' page, that will deter them from coming on at all.
And then
they'll probably use another adult who will let them use it.
And then if I lie about my age, how do you know I'm 16? What if I'm 21 and I look 16?
Why can't they just do what will be said? Let the parents do their job as parents. Quit trying to parenting
and monitor what they actually put on, like y'all been doing. I've been in Facebook jail 100 times.
Yeah.
Just put us in Facebook jail or Instagram jail. They put me in jail on Instagram for putting up a picture. I still think it's stupid. It was a cartoon. But anyway, I was in jail for a whole month.
Yeah. Facebook jail.
No, this was Instagram
jail. And then too, if you're trying to monitor the knuckleheads that's on there, the perverted nuts that's on there coming at your child, here's what's going to wake up a parent when it really happens to them.
Yeah.
And they're going, oh, my daughter was lured into a man's home.
Right.
And now I don't know where she's at. And yeah, bad experiences may have to wake up one parent where other parents will go, oh my.
Right.
Let's put a watch on what my child is watching on TikTok.
Right.
But come on, government.
Let's see. Justice says, if Michelle became president, can Barack serve as vice president? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. He'd be the first man.
That's if Hillary would have been president. Clinton would have been first man.
Oh, he would have had a ball in that White House. All kind of interns and everything coming in. He wouldn't have to say nothing. I'm the first man. I'm the first man.
But she's saying vice president. So that's different.
He would run as her vice president.
Wow.
Emerald says Trump tread lightly. Never. When you were saying he had to tread lightly.
I know.
All right, y'all. So we'll follow this. They said that they think this bill is going to pass. Florida is going to be
passes,
ridiculous.
how they going to monitor it?
That's what my thing is.
How they going to determine if you're 16 or not? That you're lying?
I don't know.
God, this is so stupid.
It's dumb. So, Vince McMahon. Okay. You know what's going on with him?
Mm-mm.
Vince
Still alive. Is he
McMahon.
the wrestling man?
That's the guy that started the WWF, or now it's E now. Well, he's under investigation. Vince McMahon allegedly assaulted an ex-employee with toys and named them after the wrestlers. He named each toy after a wrestler.
Ooh.
And he also defecated on her head during a threesome.
Ugh. How long ago?
My mom said that's terrible.
That's terrible.
You know, Christian people are like, oh my, it's disgusting.
How did that happen?
A former WWE employee claimed that
on her head.
Vince McMahon abused her, including with toys,
violated,
and named them after his wrestling stars. So he probably had a Rock, because The Rock is a wrestling star. Janelle Grant broke her silence about their relationship with a disturbing allegation, including charges that the wrestling magnate defecated on her head during a threesome. According to the complaint, he's a nasty...
Like R. Kelly.
How do you even get in that position?
That's what I'm saying. What were they doing? Was he on the chandelier? Hanging? Like he doing like they do in the wrestling match.
He sent her a text message, and she has the text message. I'm the only one who owns you. I control who I want to F you.
Ooh.
Her lawsuit comes after Wall Street Journal reported last year that the WWE was investigating alleged $3 million payment from McMahon to departing female employee. He gave her $3 million.
How long ago was this? Was this some years ago?
Last year they were investigating.
That's recent. Oh, Lord.
He gave a female employee, you're right, I don't think it's her, I think it's another one. He gave her $3 million to keep quiet. Grant, who was unnamed at the time, claimed she received an initial, it was her, installment of $1 million, but didn't get any more payments.
Oh, he didn't.
That's why she coming after him.
You owe me $2 million, man, for letting you poop on my head.
A subsequent investigation found that McMahon paid $14.6 million to several women who accused him of misconduct. Uh-huh. Several women. He paid $14 million allegedly to. According to the lawsuit, McMahon's use of these toys on Grant caused her injuries such as bruising and bleeding.
I bet you he's part of the mega group.
Yes, he is.
He is?
Yeah, they all are.
Ugh.
He's also alleged to have shared nude photos and explicit videos of her without her consent. He once locked her inside his private locker room at the WWE headquarters and forced himself on her on a massage table. The WWE boss is also alleged to have directed her to have, you know what, with other executives and wrestling stars. What is going on here?
Maybe he's friends with Peter.
We got Diddy with celebrities and ministers, they said. We got this guy with wrestling stars and executives. We got politicians. They said that that's getting ready to come out. Elected officials and politicians that we know was at Diddy's party.
And that guy who passed away, his list.
I tell you
that
one
they
thing.
lied and said Jimmy Kimmel was on there. What's that dude?
Oh, yes, Epstein.
Epstein's list.
The covers are snatching off 2024.
This year is
you guys are nut jobs.
Maybe.
You can't just have regular sex with somebody. You got to poop on their heads and use all kind of stuff.
And lock them in closets and toys. 2024, no more.
Is it because they have so much money? Is that what it is?
What's she saying?
Yeah, what'd you say, Wendy?
I said it just seems like we're in a time of truth. Everything is being exposed. Everything is coming out. I think it's a supernatural thing.
I do too.
Diddy over here and all these absurd lies coming out about Jakes. It seems like we're just in a season where truth is being revealed because the Bible says there's nothing hidden that won't come to light.
I agree.
Thank you.
It's crazy.
You can leave her there if she's going to talk.
I can't talk.
Can you hear?
I'm talking too.
Oh, then you need to go off.
That's what I'm doing. I poured it down when I had to say something.
No, you need to go off of the thing.
I can't. It'll take her out.
It will?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see if we could get her back again.
Hold on. Oh, I thought you just being in there just to.
No.
At least you can talk.
Oh,
You
man.
can do what you're doing.
You don't think it's behind like it used to be?
Yeah, I did that.
Okay.
We'll try one more time, but I think it's getting ridiculous.
I think 2024, craziness no more. God is going to be pulling up sheets and stuff, not just for his people, but for the world. That's why we all, mama them to sit back waiting on what's going to happen with Trump and his whole crew.
It's ridiculous.
It's just really crazy.
But I'm saying these guys are just going crazy.
And they don't do just
they don't do regular stuff.
They go above and beyond. They do really kinky,
like, what are you
stuff.
doing?
Like mental, something's not
she said
right.
He would defecate on her head and make her do other men. What other man wants to be with somebody who has his McMahon stuff on her? You guys are weirdos.
Just kinky. I
think they so rich and they've been with so many people.
Well, you know
that
what?
They bored.
There was an episode of Law and Order. Yes, I watch Law and Order, where these people were rich, really filthy rich. They were bored, so their little sexual games, they would stick the woman with insulin and put them in a diabetic coma at that moment. And then they would have their way with her, and then she would come out of it. Weirdos. And one of the doctors, he had legally brought insulin from another country, and they had stopped him and said they had to go, what you doing all this insulin? He had to make up something. But he brought the insulin from another country so they can play their games. They would switch off with each other's wives. This was rich men and women.
They bored.
And they were bored. So they would videotape it.
Yeah.
And them doing it with their wives. So they had to have picked that story up for something real. Because they don't make up a lot of these stories.
Yeah.
Sometimes they say the disclaimer.
Yeah.
There's no names being used in this, but we picked this story up. This remind me of this man.
I know.
Weird.
It says McMahon has said throughout this experience, I have always denied intentional wrongdoing, and I continue to do so. I am confident that the government's investigation will be resolved without finding any wrongdoings. So he's still saying he's not guilty. I mean, he's
so allegedly,
he's innocent.
This is all allegedly,
right? He's saying he's innocent,
but he paid her.
Well, we have to see.
He paid a down payment.
Yeah.
So a lot of times people think you're not innocent when you start making payments.
You have to also show, why did you pay this woman millions of dollars?
Right.
And if she has any evidence, you screwed.
If she got that note that he said, I own you.
Yeah. Let's see. Emerald says a twice before elected president can become vice president through election or appointment. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And she said, and vice versa. Justice says Obama 2028.
You know what? He done got so much gray hair from his 8 years of being in.
Would anybody want to be president, y'all? I wouldn't. I would go to Hawaii.
If Trump becomes president, he's not going to let anybody be president.
He's not leaving the White House. Y'all already know that.
Forget that.
It's forever. He will forever be president, dictator, and they would have to get the Supreme Court, who he owns, but the military would have to go against him.
And he owns that.
No, they can't stand him.
Commander-in-Chief.
He's so stupid. He can't even understand that he needs the military. They don't like him either. Remember, he's dog they generals out and everything. They don't like him either.
They have to defy him now.
Emerald says, but would he want to, Justice? That's what I just said. I wouldn't. Justice says, I think he would if Michelle wanted to. Emerald, no black woman would allow anyone touch their hair, let alone poop in it.
Thank you. So you know
McMahon.
He ain't dealing with no black woman.
And if they did, if she wearing a unit, she could just take it off.
You used to call them units. They're called units now.
What, Mom? That's so disgusting.
That's toxic. That's toxic. You don't
He
do
thinks
that.
he's a real wrestler. Because you notice when they be in the wrestling ring, they sit on somebody's face and pretend like they pooping on them.
Yeah.
That's where they got it from.
Yeah.
McMahon.
Yeah.
What I want you to do is when you get in there, pretend like you're pooping on them.
He probably thinks
that'll degrade him right there.
When he's in the bedroom, he probably thinks he's in the ring and wants to throw her and sling her somewhere. Hold her down like this and do wrestling moves. He's not right.
So let's see if this is true. This is all allegedly.
Like Martin said, I'm not right.
Right.
I'm not right.
This is all allegedly.
Okay.
So we'll see. Emerald says, not even then, as much as we spend on our wigs.
She may body slam him.
No. A black woman, while he getting in a position, what you doing?
Hold up.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Don't even.
There's nothing that needs to be anywhere when you're standing over me squat.
Don't go near my hair. Don't touch my hair.
What are you doing?
Oh my gosh. He knows his limitations.
All right.
Go ahead.
Now, you always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Today's donkey of the day. Boyfriend busted for dressing in drag to take a career exam for his girlfriend.
Oh, that's love.
Apparently, he's good and he's smart.
Love. If your man dresses up in drag to go take a test for you, oh, that's love.
Somebody said thought about copying someone else's test answers was extreme. Well, this 26-year-old man has been arrested for allegedly masquerading as his girlfriend so he could take her exam instead, as seen in the photos.
Oh my God.
He dressed up with a wig and lipstick and all her clothes and everything.
I be you.
He tried to enter the examination hall by changing his appearance, police said.
How did they find out?
Well, he was attempted to take a recruitment test for his girlfriend at the public school earlier this month. The Indian Express reported. Now, this is in India, I guess.
Okay.
He reportedly previously failed. Oh, she failed the previous exam.
Yes.
And a prerequisite for becoming a healthcare worker.
Okay.
Now, to deceive the test officials, undercover lover shaved his facial hair, applied makeup, and got all goosied up in woman's clothes before entering the exam room.
Okay.
Then it says the impersonator went so far as to forge his girlfriend's voter card, ID card, and a 12-digit unique identification number to make it look, like he was her.
And not just, to look like her.
Yes. These photos depicted a human chameleon are allegedly disguised as his other half, the girl, at the science place. Unfortunately, he failed the exam.
Who you donkey? You are a donkey. I was getting ready to root for him. I was like, oh my God, he must be smart. And he got to sit in there for her.
His face didn't match the application for him. He don't even look like his girlfriend.
Oh, he flunked. Oh my goodness! Why didn't she go? Was she sick?
She failed it last time. He said, "I'll probably take it for you."
I'll go in there for you and take it. I thought it was gonna pass.
The couple are currently facing multiple charges, while police have since launched an investigation.
It would have been okay if he passed.
So he gets the donkey of the day.
Just as donkey as she is.
Let me see if I add collab on this.
Oh, that is so funny. I was waiting for a good ending.
Ooh.
But no, it was the things. It just didn't show a picture.
Right. Hold on.
We almost get a winner back.
We don't know. Oh, I tell you, that is so funny. He flunked too.
He's a moron.
I thought you were gonna. I really thought it would be a happy ending.
Yeah,
on
see,
here.
it don't show. You see what I'm talking about? It don't show the pictures.
Are you gonna just let her talk?
What are you doing?
You don't think it's the green screen, right?
No.
We've had her on there since our green screen.
Yeah.
Are you gonna just
But
let
it
her
showed
talk,
that.
or what?
Hold on, Ma. It showed.
Mm-mm.
It showed. We may have to just do the talk.
She can just talk.
It showed that like 2 empty boxes needed some picture in there when you went in that little air window. When you opened it up, can you go back to that window?
I did. It's gone now.
Oh,
Can Wendy still hear you all?
Yeah.
how'd you get
Okay,
there?
Wendy, we getting ready to go to you. Hold on. Let me try it again. Let me see.
Wow, this man,
He did all of that.
both of them are donkeys.
He did all of that, and he still failed.
I thought when he said, "I'll go in for you and pretend to even dress like you,"
Yeah.
that he'll do good on the thing.
No. Like he was smart.
Right. I'll get it for you, honey. I love you. I want you to pass this. I'll go ahead and do the testing for you.
Nope. Okay, Wendy. Hold on.
Wow.
I don't know why you can't get it back on a picture.
No, Kim couldn't even get hers in there.
Nope. Okay, you're up.
Okay, is the trivia up there?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. Well, he was born in 1942. He died in 1957. We learned to love his sweet face. He was humble. He was a lyrical revolutionary, a prophetic lyricist. He wrote music that moved the 60s. What was his name?
So that means he's near my mom's age. You said 42? He was born in 42, so he's 80.
He was born in Chicago.
Oh.
And he experienced a tragic accident.
Oh, who was born in Chicago?
Born in Chicago.
And he wrote music.
Yes.
He's still living now?
No.
Oh, God.
You give up?
Hold on.
What?
Born in Chicago.
She's still trying to figure out.
Hold on, because that means he would have been in his 80s if he was still living. And he wrote. Did he sing as well? Or he just wrote?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, he sang too?
Yes, a lot.
Oh.
He had many songs, he wrote 1,444 songs.
What? Not Nat King Cole, was it?
No,
let's see. Nat King. Can y'all hear her?
They can hear you. You can see the thing.
Oh, okay. I was like, can they hear? Y'all can guess too.
Are you ready? You want me to
Wait a
tell
minute.
you?
No. Let me get one more thing. You said he's born in Chicago. Born in 19...
He died from a tragic accident that happened to him.
Died in...
He was very good friends from childhood with Jerry Butler.
Oh.
They were once in a group together.
In that group that people were saying with Jerry Butler.
Yeah.
Gosh. And he wrote a lot of songs.
Want me to give you the biggest clue I can give you?
Yeah.
He was paralyzed from the waist down.
Oh, Teddy Pendergrass.
No. You ready?
Just the North.
Yeah, go ahead.
Curtis Mayfield.
I was
We're
gonna.
winner and never let. Indulge me for a minute. We're a winner and never let anybody say that we can't make it. Because a feeble mind is in your way. No one's here shall you cry. And you can finally dry your eyes because you're moving on up.
Moving on up.
Of colors, which one would you choose, my brother?
Moving
if you
on
had no
up.
day or night, which would you prefer to be right? Why don't you take out your mind? Giving him something he can feel.
Emerald guest, Curtis Mayfield.
Freddie's dead, that's what I said. He wrote hits for Sparkle. He wrote hits for Superfly. He was called a lyrical revolutionary, and they said he moved the civil rights movement.
Wow.
But you said he was
Yeah.
he died of he was handicapped?
I'm going to give you all that.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you all that. He was a good friend of Jerry Butler. His father walked out on him and left his mother with 9 children.
Ooh.
He himself is the father of 10 children. He's won 2 Grammys. One in 1988 as a solo with the Impressions, and then 2 in 1991 for himself. He got killed by a scaffold. There were he didn't die from that. There were lights in the sky, a scaffold like the painters have, and when they have theater, there were big, heavy lights in the sky. He was doing a concert in New York, and the wind started blowing very hard, and the scaffold fell down, and it fell on him, and it crushed all his vertebrae. He was not able to move from the neck down. He said his biggest thing, what hurt him the most, what he grieved over the most, was the fact that he could no longer play his guitar. He said that's what broke his heart. He said, but he never asked himself why. He said he just focused on living. And he said he believes he got his gift from his grandmother. He said when he used to come home from school, there would be a line around the block many days. He always wondered, why is there a line coming from my grandma's house? Well, his grandmother was a healer. And people were coming by to be healed. They say he is an amazing father, and everybody in the business, he's one of those people like Mahalia Jackson. I could find nothing bad on him.
Wow. Did you know he's from Chicago?
By the 5 blind boys.
Wow.
And you know Curtis Mayfield, that sweet face, we all got used to it. When we first saw it, we was like, who is that?
Right.
But he was so sweet and he was so kind that you just fell in love with his face. So he was a remarkable person. Unfortunately, he died in 1990, complications from that thing falling on him. He has still recorded, if you get a chance, he did an album flat on his back called New World Order. It's really very good. If you get on tour, go on YouTube and listen to it. He also wrote for Gladys Knight. He wrote for En Vogue. Well, he wrote the song for Sparkle. Giving him something he can feel.
Okay.
And Vogue recorded that also. And he said when he was getting ready to do Superfly, he told them, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do an infomercial for cocaine usage. He said, you're going to have to let me show the depths and the soul of these characters. The people on the streets have problems and they go through things. If you can't let me show the depth of the drug dealer and the trauma of living in the ghetto, I'm not going to do it.
Right.
So that's how he wrote Superfly.
Well,
he wrote the what do you call it for the movie?
What? The soundtrack?
The soundtrack. The score. Yep.
Emerald said she got it, and she said, I finally got one right. She named Curtis Mayfield before you said it.
Because I remember seeing the movie Superfly, and you know, like on like when you watch Claudine, and you hear Gladys Knight, and they'll do all the songs. Curtis Mayfield, I heard all of his music for the Superfly movie.
Do it again. He did this for Let's Do It Again also.
Oh, okay. Oh, he sure did. Let's do it again.
In a room in his house for many years. He never paid it any attention when he was a little boy. And then one day he just walked over it, picked it up, tuned it, and he taught himself how to play.
Okay.
That's nice. Yeah. That's a gift.
So this is the story of Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Unfortunately, he died in 1990, but he didn't die he died from pneumonia.
Oh.
Let me see something.
But that was Curtis Mayfield, world renowned, world loved by everyone. Of course, he's got stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and he's got a Legends Award and a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys.
Thank you.
This person, unfortunately, ooh, baby, let me tell you, it ain't nowhere near like Curtis Mayfield.
Right, that's true.
This man is raunchy. He's nasty. He's vindictive. He's a sex fiend.
Oh.
He's got real issues.
Rick James.
This was one of the filthiest comedians out in the
Oh, comedian. Okay.
He was a stand-up comedian. He did film, television. He was world renowned. And he was very good friends with Malcolm X. You know who this is.
Red Fox?
Red Fox.
All right.
Red Fox was one of the nastiest, raunchiest people.
Yeah, Red Fox was nasty. Yeah, that's his stand-up.
He used to work in New York City with Malcolm. They were dishwashers, and Malcolm said he was the funniest damn dishwasher he ever saw in his life. They used to run around and do robberies together. They did many robberies together. Whatever they could do to Connie, they would get your money. Of course, Malcolm went on to jail. Red Fox did.
Oh, Justice Frost said prior.
All over New York, Kim, you know how it is when you get started. Kim, he did that chitlin circuit.
Right.
For many years, but he established his name because he did something that everybody loved called party albums. They were the filthiest, dirtiest albums, and your mother and father probably listened to them when they were young and you were little because they were very popular. So his career got to booming. Then all of a sudden he got drafted. Oh my God!
Oh yeah, Red Fox. Yeah.
To the registration office to register, and the nurse said, "Oh my God!
Yeah,
What's wrong with you?" He said, "What are you talking about?" She said, "I'll be right back." She came back. She said, "We can't take you, sir. Your heart is beating like a gorilla." Well, come to find out, he ate 3 bars of soap, so he wouldn't have to go into the service.
Wow.
It made his heart.
Oh, that's smart.
That's
So he comes back out, he starts beating the pain, and he gets established a name for himself on the stand-up comedy route. He was doing really good, and then he started making really big money. So he has this really big party. He called it a barbecue, and he invited his father. He said, "Okay, I'm going to come and bring your mother and the kids." He said, No, Dad. Don't bring mom and don't bring any children. Just show up. So he comes to the mansion. He rings the doorbell. Ding dong, ding dong. They open the door. He said the first thing he saw was the comedian who Eddie Murphy played in the movie, Rudy Raymore, in the corner getting serviced, if you follow me.
Yeah.
And he looks to the right, he sees women with no blouses on, women with no panties on, women with nothing on. And every woman in there, for some reason, had on a bob wig. There were white women, Chinese women, Japanese women, a lot of Asians.
See, these men get bored.
And he said he could not breathe. The odor was so profound. He had to put his hanky over his mouth. He said he felt like he was in Sodom and Gomorrah. He said then he heard a deep voice down the hallway. He knew it was Fred because Fred had Red, because he had a distinct voice. So he followed the voice. He heard him say, "Hey, I'll use the word witch, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Hey, witch, sit your so-and-so down, you nasty witch. Bring your ass over here, witch." So he said he opened the door, and it was about 10 women sucking on his toes, his privates, his face, his nose, having what was him. He was slapping them around, kicking them. Said Fred was violently rude, awful to these girls. Said he was abusive to them. So his father said he got the heck out of there. He said he really could not breathe. And he said everywhere he looked, he saw something filthy. And that's what Red Fox did with his father. Now, Fred had been married and when Fred got married, his wife found out about this party, and she confronted him about it. He was so mad about it, he punished her by divorcing her. And he disassociated himself from his adopted daughter, which was her daughter.
So, Wendy, we got to wrap up. My phone is dying out.
Okay, well, the last one I can't do will be Sammy Davis Jr. Someone requested it. I'll do it next week. But I will tell you this. Sammy was a devil worshiper.
Oh, no, do that next week.
He was in a cult?
Let's try to, we'll see if we can do Monday or something because we wasn't able to get in. So, we'll see.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the new.
Oh,
see. My phone. My phone died.
We need to do a run through before we go live with her for collab. You and I need to practice.
Right.
To make sure we can bring people in.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
All right, y'all. So we're going to try Monday to see if
we can finish part 2 of trivia.
Yeah, because my phone died. So I can't even have her even finish on that.
Right.
Okay, but I was in there. You saw that. Isn't that weird?
We need to fix this. You said it yesterday that the enemy was going to.
I did not. Y'all, all y'all who was in here. What did I say
yesterday?
As soon as I said that, didn't I?
The enemy was attacking our making technical problems.
I said no. I said when you didn't woke up something now. All of a sudden, And everything was fine. They forgot about us. And then here I am talking yesterday. And they like, yeah, you're right. We aren't supposed to be attacking your equipment and stuff.
We're going to stay on it because we want to shut y'all down. Okay.
So that, yeah, we got to,
I'm not right.
Yeah, we have to redo that. We make sure everything goes back to the way it was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was,
I don't remember you going in that window.
What are you talking about?
I don't remember that window with all those little boxes.
Oh, I don't know what you're saying, but
okay,
y'all. Emerald says, oh, she got Red Fox too. She said you said it before I could type it. Dang, I would have had two. And Justice says, thank you, Wendy. Hope to see you Monday. Yeah, so we'll try Monday, y'all. I don't know what's going on, y'all. Well, we do know what was going on. We said what was going on yesterday's show. All right, Lenora. Don't forget, you guys, to get our joke book. Is that on my book?
It's closed.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Don't forget to get our joke book, 100 family-friendly jokes. The link is in the description, and the book is on Amazon. All right.
Father God, we thank you. We give you glory and honor, oh God. We even thank you, even through the technical problems we've been having, oh God. We thank you that the people that are live and listening with us are patient, oh God, and we just missed that opportunity, but we know we can always do it again. We pray for each and every family that's represented in the chat room, oh God, and all of those who didn't make it in, but we just continue to pray over the people that are supporting us and family. We call them family, oh God. And we just pray for a spectacular weekend. We pray, oh God, that you continue to direct our footsteps, oh God. And we pray a spirit of adoption over all of those that we talked about today. We continue to lift up our government and pray for those that are in leadership, oh God. For your word says to pray for those in leadership and that you guide and direct them in the right direction, that they will listen and be concerned about this country and make the right decisions, oh God. And we come against fear regarding our government, fear regarding whoever becomes in office, oh God. For you said you have not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind, oh God. And we just give your name forever to praise you and give your name the glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. And I think what we'll do Monday, try it again Monday. Mm-hmm. And we'll wait for her to say she's in before we go to the collab camp.
Well, why don't we do it before we go live?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would feel better.
All right, guys. Yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Mm-hmm. If you like to donate, go to Cash App, The Woods Report. Mm-hmm. And always believe. And that was, see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend. Emerald says, amen. Justice says, thank you, Wendy. Hope to see you Monday. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, Emerald says, have a good weekend, family. All right, y'all. So we will see y'all Monday. Mm-hmm. What we'll do is we'll try to do Sammy Davis. She said he was a Satan worshiper.
I didn't know that.
I thought he was Jewish. Didn't y'all always think that he converted to Judaism?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we'll find out.
So we'll find out what's going on Monday with Sammy Davis. The devil can.
Well,
if he's a Satan worshiper.
There is a scary picture called Candyman.
It sure is. I wonder if they got the Candyman from
I don't
Sammy.
even know. The Candyman.
Watch Wendy says, there's a horror movie they named after Sammy Davis Jr.'s song, Candyman. And we'll say we already talked about that Monday, Wendy, when you
can bring it back up, though.
All right, y'all. Okay. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Always believe. And that was another Woods Report. See you later. See you later, TikTok.